Hey YouTube, it's Michelle. This is gonna be a terrible, awful, ranty video, so for those of you who just can't stand me bitching and moaning, go ahead and leave the video. But otherwise, I just have to get some shit off my head because I am in a terrible, terrible mood, and there's no way I can go to sleep feeling this terrible. So, the main, reason for my mood right now is my fucking roommate. So we've been friends for a couple years, right? Like, we started working together at Walmart, and then we've been friends. And, you know, generally she's pretty good to live with. You know, she's a cool girl and all that kind of thing. But lately, she's been a fucking hassle as fuck. She's having, like, relationship issues, and, you know, I get that, I respect that, and that's going to affect other parts of your life. But she's also one of those people who's constantly looking for an excuse to ignore her problems and, like, find excuses for why she can't do things. Like, certain things around the house, or, like, you know, just certain, okay, like, we need to get groceries. She gave me her credit card while she was going to be gone this weekend, so I could get groceries. But generally, we do groceries together. Like, here's the thing. I'll pay for groceries, and the next time we need them, she'll pay. Then I'll pay, she'll pay, and that's what we do. And we go together. Because, first of all, it's a lot of groceries. Secondly, you know, I think it's like a shared effort. You know, like, we pay, you know, one person pays, and then we get them together. I don't know. I just feel like it's a two-person effort. And granted, I was bugging her that we need to go get groceries, but that doesn't mean I want to go get them myself. I don't. So I can handle it. You know, I can handle not having them for a minute, but she needs to be willing to go with me. So, but she always has an excuse why she, you know, she just doesn't want to lately, which is fine, but I know that she's just going to be like, Michelle, why can't you just do this? And I'm just like, why can't you just go get groceries with me? I know it sounds silly, but it's just like, she has this fucking defeatist attitude that I cannot stand. Just like, things are hard, Michelle, I just can't handle derp derp derp, and I'm calling into work, and derp 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 derp, blah, blah, blah. You know, I get it, shit happens, you know, you can't handle shit in your life, but it's such a fucking pattern for her, and it's just getting really frustrating for me. I'm having a hard time sympathizing, especially when she's starting to get an attitude with me. I'm like, no ma'am, nope, this ain't cool. So that's, I don't want to go too much more into that because, you know, she's my roommate and I want to respect her, you know, a little bit. But man, she's pissing me off right now, and she's constantly with her man. Her man is always over here, and, you know, really, he's a nice guy, I don't mind him hanging out or whatever, but always here. Like, there's never a time, I swear, that he's, like, not here. And he makes messes like she does, and I'm cleaning up after them because they apparently do not care. Oh, he absolutely doesn't care, but she doesn't seem to care if we, like, live in dirt. I think our standards of clean are completely different. And, you know, you learn these things when you start living with someone. But it's just like, you know, I like to sit on my floor and not worry about having to brush crumbs and crap off of my butt when I get up, you know? So, that's annoying. And then, so yeah, there's just all this. So she's constantly gone, so I haven't really had the chance to talk to her. Hold on one second. And then there's this other thing, and this is really, I'm just getting frustrated because of the roommate situation. But I recently had a date with this guy, and it went really, really well. I'd say it was, like, best date I've ever had. You know, it was just a really good, chill, awesome date. And I try my best to not be pushy, not be over-attached, not, you know, just to be chill, so I don't scare them off. Because for whatever reason, I feel like every guy I go on a date with, like, it doesn't work out for whatever reason. And granted, A lot of the time it's because I'm not really interested in them after the first date. But if I am interested and they tell me they are too, then sometimes it's like, then I still don't hear from them. And it's just like, so this guy, he hasn't really done anything wrong. Really, he hasn't. The only thing that's really making me nervous, I mean, this is always the case with guys that I start to like and who I might go on a date with or hang out with or start talking to or whatever, is at first I'm really chill. When I get to know them, I'm chill, I don't text them too much, I don't reply right away kind of thing, I'm really chill about it, but then I start to like them. And then it's like I have to be conscious of how many texts I send them because I don't want to over-text and I don't want to stress them out or whatever. So, but he used to text me every day. Before our first date, he would text me like every day. I always looked forward to it. Now, and like the date was just the other day, but it's like I had to initiate, the past few texts. So I mean, like I'm now like I'm not going to text him unless he texts me. But it's just so frustrating, and because I've been already frustrated and angry, it's like that's stressing me out, and it really shouldn't. I just need to be chill. I know that if I'm chill, then he'll probably text me tomorrow or something, or it'll be fine, but it doesn't help. And then like a little bit earlier I started to get really upset because I'm just like, why is it that dating is so fucking difficult for me? I don't even get it. I'm not hard to get along with. Like what I'm doing right now, I do not really do around anyone else. I do this on YouTube or with my friends. Never with a date. I am chill. I'm up for doing whatever. I'm laid back. I don't put pressure on them. It's like, and yet maybe that intimidates them. I really don't even know. I've even asked a couple of guys like, hey, just for my future reference, what was it that didn't work out? And sometimes they'll just ignore me or something, and I'm just like, I don't get it. What is it that I am doing so wrong that makes it difficult to date me, And like, I get it, I'm transgender, maybe that's the main thing, but if they from the get-go were like interested in me either because I was transgender or it didn't bother them in the beginning, and the date goes really well, and you kiss and you hold hands and da 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 da, and they're initiating all these things, and throughout the date, because at this last one we kind of hung out for a few hours actually, like all day. It was good, but I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think, and I'm starting to wonder if I'm just one of those people who can't work in a relationship. I don't know. Maybe I'm just really undesirable in that way, and it's really frustrating. And I've used that word a lot in this video. Or what's even, I don't know, it's just like, people in general. I just wonder if like my generation is really incapable of like maintaining relationships or like dating seriously. Not that there aren't people my age who are in serious relationships or who are married or anything like that, but it just seems like more often than not, people are just not in serious commitments. They're just having flings or friends with benefits, and I hate all that shit. I hate it. It's just so complicated. It's so stupid. I want to be attached to someone, sorry. But apparently that's wrong. That's not cool nowadays. You can't really be monogamous with someone because that takes away from your independence and blah, 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 blah. And I'm just, I don't care. I do not care. I want a boyfriend. I want a fucking boyfriend who I can text, who will be over at my apartment all the time instead of her punk-ass boyfriend, who I can sit on the couch with, who I can make out with, who will sleep in the same bed as me, who I will go over to their place. And then eventually, after months and months, maybe a year or whatever of dating, that we move into the same place. And then, we live in the same place and it's cool. And we do that for a few years, and then it's like, we start to talk a little bit about marriage. Maybe we aren't looking for marriage. Maybe we don't need that. Maybe we do want that. Maybe, we just hold a ceremony. These are the things I'm thinking about. These are the things I want, and I cannot get past fucking stage one. And it's so frustrating. Like, I swear, if I don't calm down, I'm going to start getting emotional. Like, I want to have had a boyfriend by the time I was fucking 21. Is that so fucking difficult? And apparently it is. Apparently it's just really hard. Now, I'm freaking out a lot right now, and I'm having a moment. But you can see all my frustration. And really, I need to let it go, and I need to focus my attention on other things in the meantime, and I just need to talk to my roommate and be like, hey, I know you got problems, but we're not going to neglect housework, and we're gonna get groceries together. Oh, actually, she mentioned today if we could just like, well, maybe we should just get groceries separately. I'm like, I'm fine with that. I mean, not really. I think it's a lot easier if we just like do what we've been doing. But if she wants to do that, fine. You know, we'll segregate cabinets. My cabinet, her cabinet. And you know, I will be a food Nazi. I'll be like, do not eat my food. Because if I'm paying for it and I'm getting it myself, do not eat it. But I just really have this feeling that it'll end up being like, I don't have any food, Michelle. Do you mind if I steal some of this? Or, my boyfriend's hungry. I don't have no food. Can I take some? No, bitch. You can't. Because this is how you wanted it to be. And you didn't want to go shopping with me. And you wanted me to do that shit because apparently your life is so difficult. You just can't do anything. It's so hard. I don't know. I don't know. See, so I came to YouTube because I don't even know why I'm in this fucking bad attitude, and it's really, really frustrating me, and that's all I really had to say. If you sat through this and listened to me, thank you. Alright guys, bye.